Hey everyone, this is Coach Dimeji. Welcome to the Influential Woman series. Today we're going to continue in that series and we'll be looking at the influential woman have positive mental attitude. Now, the positive mental attitude is like an atmosphere that we create around us. And every single one that comes within that atmosphere is actually influenced by the atmosphere that we create. So you see, influential women understand this. So they are intentional about the attitude that they have. You see, they make sure that they have positive attitude that can actually inspire people, encourage people, and motivate people to actually do all that they can do. But women that are not influential actually make sure they have negative attitude. So anyone that comes within that particular atmosphere where they are, the person feels discouraged, the person feels not inspired, and the people actually cannot do much because of that negative attitude. So if you can work on yourself to actually develop that positive mental attitude, create that attitude around you, you'll find out that every single person that is close to you, every single person that comes around you, they will begin to flourish, they will blossom, because you are influencing them in a way to become all that they can become, so that they can unleash their potential. Possibly you have experienced this. There's someone that you always want to be around, because if you are around that particular person, you'll find out that you are just boosted, your energy is boosted as if you can do everything that you want to do. And the moment you leave that particular place, then you find out that atmosphere is no longer there. Now, it's simply because of the attitude that the person has created. So that is what influential women do. And what are those? Attitude is not just something, it is actually everything that has to do with influence. So you need to make sure that you develop positive mental attitude so that you can influence people positively. Now, what are the traits of women that have positive mental attitude? One, they believe everything will turn out for their good. No matter how things are going now, they are optimistic that something positive will definitely come out. Now, they are not just optimistic for that, they are optimistic because they understand what they are doing and they are putting in much effort. So that is the main reason why they are optimistic. Then secondly, they are inspired. It takes somebody that is inspired to inspire others. It takes somebody that is inspired to create an attitude around him that will become an atmosphere that will make other people to be inspired. Then thirdly, they take responsibility. You get me? People with positive mental attitude take responsibilities. Number four, they invest in themselves. If you don't see value in yourself, there's no how you can invest in yourself. If you don't have positive mental attitude, you won't use your money to invest in yourself. People with negative mental attitude invest in their physical being. They invest in clothes, they invest in things that people will see and praise them. But people with positive mental attitude, because they believe in themselves, they invest in themselves. They buy books, they register for courses, they go for programs, they go for seminars and so on, because they believe in themselves. Now, they are respectful towards others. If you see people that are not respectful towards others, understand that they have negative attitude. Because if you don't respect yourself, you won't respect another. So when you see someone that is disrespecting others, not honoring others, then you have someone that doesn't really respect themselves. They don't value themselves. Because it is something we portray. It's an attitude that comes out. The way you see yourself is the way you see every single one. They are persistent, they are audacious, and they take risk. These are the characteristics of people that have positive mental attitude, because they go out, they expect that whatsoever they do, something good is going to happen. Now, do you have those particular traits? Or is it that every single thing you see in people is negative? If everything you see in people is negative, then you are negative. If you see positive things, then you are positive. You get me? It's not about the other person. There was this story of a woman. Another woman was washing her clothes, and she actually dried her clothes. And this woman looked through a window and saw the clothes, and she told her husband that, look at this woman. She washed her clothes and they are still dirty. So later on, the husband actually went to the window to look out. The husband discovered that it is actually their window that was dirty. So he called his wife and said, your window is the window that is dirty, not the woman's clothes. And what does this mean? It simply means that you see with your mind. So if your mind is dirty, you actually see dirty things outside. If your mind is negative, you see negative things outside. So depending on the attitude of your mind will determine what you see on your outside. So work on your mind, work on your attitude. Now, how do you develop a positive mental attitude? The first thing is this: accept yourself the way you are. Accept yourself. Know yourself and accept yourself. Be true to yourself. Then avoid negative people. Avoid negative environment. You get me? Because they can influence you. They can suck in positive negative attitude into you and suck out negative. You get me? Now, love yourself. Believe in your values. Smile a lot. Make your self-talk empowering. Most people don't know this. We constantly talk to ourselves. Make your self-talk empowering. Then be grateful always. Be grateful always. Be grateful always. When a woman is not actually grateful, then it simply means she has a negative mental attitude. Because gratuity, being grateful, actually comes out of positive mental attitude. Attitude is very important. It can take you to any height. It can influence every single person. I've been somewhere and I want to buy something, and the person said, see, I'm going to reduce the price for you. I said, why? He said, because you were smiling. You get me? If you create that attitude, it will influence people. It will affect people. So always make sure that you create that attitude.